Just kidding. All right, you see that thumbnail? That thumbnail was another one of the first knives I made. That's probably the second one. Could be. Could be the second one I ever made. But I thought it was appropriate. There's a couple, I want to put up some thumbnail pictures, but YouTube won't let me because it's bigger than 2 megabytes. No shit. So I got to keep going back, picking and choosing. So what you get's what you get. I'll try and get some new pictures up there. I should do some concert pictures. I got a lot of concert pictures. So, I guess maybe the first thing I'm going to start with is GAW prizes coming up. I have GAWs every once in a while, but I'm going to start doing a little bit bigger prizes, a little bit smaller prizes. It depends on how many people are in here or whatever. Hey, Steve, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. It depends. I got some stuff here I want you to take a look at. Hey, Jerry. You see right here, it is a bracelet, but it's made out of paracord. It has a whistle on it. It has a compass on it. It has a fire starter on it. That's one giveaway right there. The next one is this wallet, but it's a card wallet. It's for holding credit cards. Nice wallet, leather. Yep. Here's another nice wallet, but it's a bifold wallet. Got the card holder. You put bills in there. You got your plastic holder for other pictures and stuff. Then I got a slab quarter there, and I still have three slab nickels that gotta go. I gave away 3 of them already, I think. And then I got little Grammys silver. So those are the prizes that are coming up in the future whenever we do it. I don't know when. Whatever. Next thing, I've been smoking cigars. I've been actually smoking Gurkhas. But I have been smoking some Deadwood Tobacco Company cigars. And I always save the labels because Jenna likes the Deadwood ones. And then I got to show you guys. But here's one that I smoked that's going to Jenna. It's the Girl with No Name. It's a decent cigar. It's one of the sweet ones from Deadwood. One of the 6 ladies. But it's a nice long cigar, but it's too thin for me. I don't like a thin cigar. I really don't. It's really too thin. And then I smoked a Gurkha. And I smoked a Havana Legend. Now, that's the right size of cigar. Come on, get on there so people can see it. Come on. You're trying, aren't you? There you go. This was not a bad cigar. Good on the nose. I always judge a cigar on aftertaste and what its nose is like. Hi, JJ. 949s. Good to see you guys. We were just over on Ginger's channel, and he gave away the 2 Legendary Warriors. Was that it? The Germania. And congrats to Tracy. TJ Jones won that. She will be happy. Then the next one I smoked was another Gurkha, but didn't have the name on here. So I had to save the little band that's on it. This was a better smoke. If it'll focus for me and not on me, but on the paper. Come on, you prick. Oh, Lord. You can see it says Royal Challenge. This was a really good cigar. Nice nose, nice aftertaste, nice everything. The size of the cigar I like. I don't know what the size is, how many millimeters, but I like them. That, yeah. Make of that what you will. I know somebody's going to make a joke about it. But yeah, if we take and bend this back around and fix it, that's about the size of cigar I like. But hey, do with that what you want. And then he's going to trash after that. But all right, there we go. The scary ones, mostly the Deadwood Tobacco Company. Um, I give those to Jenna, those bands, because she likes them. And then I got some other stuff here I wanted to sell, but I'm going to sell it. I don't know where. Probably on Mama T's. These are just cigar boxes that I get with the Deadwood Tobacco Company. Here's a girl with no name. Nice wood boxes and nice artwork on them. And I've given several of these away already. But you have to go to the tobacco store, and if you want them, you have to buy them. So I got enough tobacco. I got enough cigar boxes. I don't need any more. That's the girl with no name. And eventually I'll have all 6 of those girls because I got 2 more in here. So I got 3 of them, and I got another 1 or 2 out in the shop. This is the best one out of those 6 ladies of the Deadwood Tobacco Company. This is the Dominicana. You see, it's made by they're owned by Deadwood. They're owned by Drew Estates, but it's a Deadwood Tobacco Company. And this is the Dominicana, and this is the best one out of those 6, I think, tasting wise. That's Dominicana right there. Now I sent Jenna 1 box or 2, and I sent somebody else a box. I can't remember who now, but they wanted the leather rose box. This is the Fat Bottom Betty's. This is the Fat Bottom Betty box. And there's a Sweet Jane, there's a leather rose, and there's another one I can't think of right off the top of my head. But they have nice artwork inside, and they're nice wood boxes. So we're going to sell those. Matter of fact, I'm getting more cigar boxes. I bought one from Block Blockus, and he's going to ship that to me. But it's one that I don't have, so. And I'll probably keep it for a while, and then I'll give it away or sell it or whatever. But yeah, I know what I got to pay for them. I know what shipping is on them, so that's what they're going to get started at. The rest of this stuff, whatever. Hey, Cartier. I know there are other people that like cigar boxes. I have a couple on my dresser that I keep knickknacks and tie clips and all that stuff in. So I know there are other people that collect them also. I was going to put this up as a giveaway. It's a little compass you wear on a watch, but I wore this for so many years on a watch band. I don't think I'm going to give it away. I'm going to put it up with my military knickknacks, and I think I'll keep it. But anyway, that's that. Now I got this package from Ginger. We gotta open this up. So I'm gonna put this down here with that, and I'm gonna put this down here like this. Yeah, there we go. You don't want to see that. You want to see this. Oh, look, poker chips. I got a couple here yet. I got another one from Mike for Democracy. Come here, you. From Mike for Democracy. He said I could give it away. I've given one to Jenna. I had 3. I have one on my chip tower, and I have this one, so it's going to go someplace. And I have 1 extra of these. A Wounded Warrior, Standing in Support. Which one was this? Memorial Day or Veterans Day? I can't remember. This was Veterans Day this year. That was this year. Veterans Day 2025. So that's going to go to a lucky person with the Mike for Democracy chip. So, yeah, I forgot about putting them over there. All right. Let's look at this thing, should we? I'm not going to say that, so we will cut. We will cut. I know I got a pour. I did buy a pour. I did buy a. I thought about a 5-ounce copper. I don't feel like copper's in here, so we will see. Okay, that's it for that. That goes in the trash. All right, see what we got. See what we got. See what we got. See what we got. Yep, there's the copper right there. I knew I got a copper in there. And guess who's going to get this? Guess who's going to get this? Hold up a second. That's going to go into this box right here. I got a box of stuff that's going to Jenna. So, yeah, that's how big this box is. All right, that's what I was waiting on. Now I can mail this to Jenna. All right, I'll get that done today. Yeah, nice copper. I won that in a race, so I think Jenna will be happy with that one, I think. Or she can give it to Blake if she wants, or she can save it for little Davy if she wants. Doesn't matter to me. And then I got this pour. This is a prototype, though. I like prototypes. Number ones are prototypes. I don't care. And I got a lot of ginger pourers. I got tackle box pourers. Hey, easy. Angry Warrior tackle box, and I got reckless pourers. Those are the 3 main ones I got. But I got a lot more pours. Here's the back of it. Let's see if it'll focus on that. There we go. 1.91 ounce. And I didn't pay a whole lot for it. But that's an ugly one. See how that looks like a tree? A tree trunk with lips on it? And I know he perfected this pour, but this was a prototype. It's either got teeth or lips, one or the other. It looks like lips to me, but I don't know. And he has the pour perfected now. And I forget what he calls this one. But I like the mistakes. That's why I like the prototypes. I like the mistakes. You can see the eyes, the 2 pointed ears, the lips. It looks like a tree trunk with arms. It looks just evil. That's what it looks. But especially the eyes. And I forget what he calls this. I forget what he calls it. Let's see. See if he got it on here. Gengar or Gengar. How would you pronounce that? Gengar, I guess. Gengar. Slag? Cartier. I'm sure Ginger would appreciate that. Yeah. No, it's actually supposed to look like that. But the details on number ones, too, on the regular pours are much better than on this one. This one has some detail. I mean, some nice detail, especially down here and up here and over here. The facial features, however, need a little bit more detail, especially up into this ear and the back side of that ear. Maybe a little bit up here on the forehead and whatever he's wearing up there, but the trunk could use a little more detail. But the facial features, the lips, the eyes are good. It's just above the eyes on the forehead, the ears, and down the body, I think, needs a little bit of work. But I think he got it, so. I think he got it. He just had to perfect the mold a little bit. That's all. Yeah, it kind of looks like that. Train my dragon. Yeah. 4 likes and 7 watching. So 3 of you haven't pressed the like button yet. Okay, well, whatever. Doesn't matter because I don't do this to get likes and just do it because I like to do it and show you guys what I got. That's it. All right. What else are we going to do today? That's all I had. That's all I had planned. So I am working on pennies, my penny book. Right now, Canadian pennies, Canadian pennies. I don't do American pennies. Matter of fact, when I get American pennies or American nickels, whoever wants them, I send a whole, because Furwood does me favors, I sent a whole book of nickels to Furwood that I bought. I got them with something else. And sometimes Block wants, I think he wants that Indian head penny that I got. And I have some war nickels in the wild. They can have those too. I have a whole collection of war nickels. It's not like I collect them for silver or anything, but I have a collection of war nickels just to have them. Huh. That's not big enough. I'm going to have to get a bigger bag. I need a bigger bag for this because this won't fit inside. Well, I got more ginger bags, so that's not a big deal, but all right, I'm going to put this up over here like that. Put that up over there like that. Put those together like that. Put that together like that. Move that over. All right. Well, Ginger was asking me the other day because I bought, way back when, I bought 3 10th ounce dragons. I got them in here now. They're Australian dragons. They're gold. Those little bastards right there. Come on. Focus on that, prick. The little dragons, 2024, Australian. Let's see if I get it to focus on this side now. There. I had 3. 2022 dragons. Sorry. I had 3. Hey, Miss Junk, hold up a second. Let me turn you blue. God damn it, I missed you coming in here. Add as moderator. Standard. Save. You are now blue. Hi, Dale. All right, buddy. Anyway, I got 2 of these left. I was going through an inventory and stuff, like I told you before. I finally got all the Canadian inventoried. I got what American I have. And I told you that I collect proof commemorative United States coins. Not regular United States coin, but proof commemorative. And I have a few of those. So I had to, that's a 2024, I'm sorry. Had to look. Is that a P124 or 125? Sorry. I got to look. Yes, it is. Those are 2024s and they're P125s. And I wanted one because I collected the Australian P125 series. and of coins. And I have a few I got to get yet, but I bought these from Ginger way back when, and they were a good price for gold back then. But then he contacted me and he wanted to buy one back. Okay, and that was just a few days ago. And so I couldn't find any of them on the bullion channels that I go to at MacRifty Bullion or whatever. So I went to eBay to see what they were going for. They're going anywhere from $635 to $900. That's what I saw the spread, which I thought was stupid, 900. But I got two of them left. I don't know where the third one went because I bought three. So somebody wanted one. Either that or I bought two, and I thought I bought three. I'm not sure. But I do. I got two left. And he wanted to buy one, and I told him it's going to cost me at the very least, $600 to replace that, at the very least. And I said, so pick your poison, gold or silver, gold or silver. And he hadn't got back to me yet on this. So I'll keep them out here until then. Hear from them, but I won't add these to my inventory until I hear something positive. So it's here if he wants them, but she got a ranch, buddy. She got a ranch. All she got to do is speak up one more time, Miss Junk. Speak up one more time, Miss Junk. Say, hi, your hair looks like shit. Whatever, Oh, I did. I brought my G43 in. I had it in another safe. It was downstairs, outside. I'm not sure where. But anyway, I brought it in and put it with the World War II guns because that's where it belongs over there. So put that one in there. And besides that, we don't shoot it that much because it shoots 7.62 28, and I got 1,000 rounds for it. But if you haven't shot one before and you really want to, I'll let you shoot it. But other than that, I don't take it out and shoot it for fun. So yeah, whatever. It was supposed to be a collectible. That's where it's at, in the collectible guns, the ones I don't shoot. Although out of that gun case, I've shot 1, 2, 3 that I've shot personally, and that PTR 91. The guy that owned it previous to me shot it, so those are all used. But actually, the 03A3 I shot, but the M1 Garand's not shot, the 03A3's not shot, the M1 Carbine's not shot, the M5 Jungle Carbine's not. I don't know. That one might be shot. Then there's another British gun in there that I haven't shot. The G43's got shot, the PTR's got shot, and my M16's got shot. So you ought to be able to find garnets. Just about any panner has garnets. Just about every. I think I got a couple of them out there yet. Yeah, within the last place you looked, exactly. We got silver at 114.59, and in Shanghai it's 135. So what's the real price? Shanghai. That's the real price. That 114, that's paper price yet. The real price is what they're paying overseas for it. Exactly. So I don't even go by the price on Kitco anymore. I mean, it gives me an idea, but and I tried to look up the Shanghai exchange, and everything's in Chinese, and I get the words translated, but I can't get the numbers translated, and it was just a pain in the ass. So I'm waiting for the AI Chinese guy. Usually comes on every day and tells me what the Shanghai price is. So that's what I go by. In the safe drawer. And you missed them when you looked in there. Several times you missed them. Whatever. I saw the bear, though. Bear looks good. The bear head. So, yeah, it looks all right. Might have to get one of them. I don't know. We'll see how many of them you make. How many are you planning on making? Because I got bears. I got bears up the ass. I got the two Comsco stackers. I got, oh God, a couple other poured bears. I got my brass bear over there. My silver and gold Canadian bears, grizzlies, and polars. You know what nobody's done? Canada especially. They've done grizzlies, few different series and individual coins. They've done grizzlies and polar bears, both. Nobody's done black bear. And people would say, well, I can't tell the difference between a grizzly and a black bear. Yeah, you can. Look at the hump. And they're smaller. You can say, well, yeah, they're different color too, but you can't tell that on silver and you can't tell that on gold. But if they did a painted coin, then you could see a painted silver, then you could see. It's something that Canadian men should think about. Do the painted bears and do a series. Do the grizzly. You could do 4 because you do a mountain grizzly and a coastal grizzly. And you do the polar bear and a black bear. So you'd have 4 in that series in all actuality. I think they should do it, man. Maybe I'll contact the Canadian Mint. I have them on speed dial, you know. All right. Well, what are we at? Let's go for another couple of minutes yet, and then we'll hack this baby off at a half hour. Yeah, one for you. And what I would probably try and do is what I do with Ginger a lot of times. Like this one I just bought, but a lot of times I'll just send him, like say if it's 2 ounces, I'll send him 2.5 or 3 ounces. And then that usually pays for it or whatever. It used to. Now it's probably too much, but it depends, you know. I have to figure out the price, send you extra. Yeah, I can see if you're actually the one doing the pouring and somebody requests something, you would do because you don't want the only one out there. You want your own. You want your own. Yeah, I can see that. And I don't know if other people do that or not. There's another one I got to get from Angry. I like his airplanes. I've got 2 C-130s. I've got an A-10. I think I got an SR-71. I might have an SR-71. I don't know. I have to look. I don't know. And then the F-35, the F-22, yeah, they look similar. I don't really care about modern jets. C-17, I could give a shit. C-141, now on the other hand, I might get one of those, but C-130, I have 2 130s. I jump mastered. I've been transported all over the world on C-130. So, and F-14, I thought at the time the F-14, F-15 series were probably the best jets in existence, and they were at the time. And then the F-16 followed real quick. Then the F-18, holy crap. The jets came out fast. But I thought the F-14 was one of the best jets ever made, in my opinion. Now we're up to F-35. We don't have that many F-22s. Well, I think what they want to do with the F-35 or the F-22, I'm not sure, want to make them into swarm mothers so that they can deploy a bunch of drones and use the fighter jet as the mother for the drone swarm. That's what I'm thinking they want to do with them, but hey, Muscle Shell's here. He says. Well, we're not going to spend a whole lot of time today. I'm working on my Canadian penny books. I'm up to the 2000s so far. So I got 25 pennies I got to look for. I don't know if I got them all yet. So I am all the way from the only ones I don't have, I think. Let me look, JJ. The only ones I don't have are 1936 dot, of course. How about a 1953 with the shoulder fold? They don't have that one. With the shoulder fold. And then I need a 1985 with a pointed 5. And then, and a 1947 maple leaf with a blunt 7. So those are the 3 that I'm looking for out of that book. I'll never find a 36 dot. And if I do, you'll never see me again. And then the other ones, I got 70s, 80s, 90s, some of the 2000s so far, but still got to be looking. And then once I get them done, I got to go through my nickels, make sure I have all the nickels in the book that I have. And then I got a bag of extra nickels, beaver nickels. I want to sell those. Same with dimes. Got to go through the dimes again. Quarters, I've done pretty good on so far. The dollar coins, 50-cent coins, and the quarters, I've done pretty good on so far. I'm still missing some, but as I get everything in books, then I can make a list of what I'm missing and then go from there. But yeah, that's what we got. All right, very good. Oh, I got 36 no dots, yeah, but try to find a dot. You'll be a rich man if you find a 36 dot and it's authenticated. You'll be a rich man. How many are there in existence? 4 or 5? 3, 4, 4, 5, something like that are authenticated. So, I mean, it's going to be the luck of the draw, basically. Going to be the luck of the draw. I actually should go to the bank and ask them for Canadian pennies down here and see if they have them. I might call them and ask them that. I think I will. I'll call them and ask them that. Then I'll search through them, re-roll them, take them back in. Whatever. I'm not a big coin roll hunter, but I will look for a 36 dot. I will look for that. All right. So I got to package this thing up. I might have to run to town, mail this today. We'll get Jenna's box sent out to her, and I can start working on the next one. I got most of the coins in there are for Blake anyway. They're not for Jenna, they're for Blake. So, yeah, they probably will think I'm nuts, JJ. Who goes in and asks in rural Iowa, goes in and asks for Canadian coins from their local bank? Not many people. There are people that go in and ask for 50-cent, quarter, and dime rolls for silver hunting, but and I've asked the banks if there are people that do that. Say, yeah. And it's a town of only 4,000 people. That's what, 12 miles away from me. And I got another town that's that way, east of me and a little south. That's 12 miles away also. I don't go over there much. I go over to this one. But I could call them and ask them too. Why do you ask for the large $1 coins? For silver, for the silver content? Because you probably got them all that you want to collect. As far as book coins, you know, date runs and that kind of thing. Probably just for the silver, I'm thinking, JJ. I don't know for sure. But yeah. All right. I got to see if. All right. That's good. All right. So bend all that stuff over. That's got to go underneath that right there. I don't know. Put some tape on that, I think. Just from sliding around in a box. All right, guys. That's it. I'm going to go. Oh, you don't want the fake gold ones. Okay. I see. All righty. All right, guys. Take it easy. That's it for me. I'm out. I am out. See you later. Bye. Peace out. Peace out.